turn it around, because you can turn your life around. It can happen. Doesn't make any difference how hard. You just have to have that will and want to. I wanted to. I was tired. And it was a time for a change.
When I was pregnant, they'd give me like foods that I should like be eating for when I was pregnant. And then like when she was an infant, they'd give me formula and stuff like that. And now they give me eggs, milk, cheese, peanut butter, cereal. I don't have very much money, and I just started working, so I'm very thankful for this program, because otherwise I don't know how I do, especially all on my own with having a kid and only being 20 years old.
In my situation, to be able to have to catch buses all the time, or to navigate the public transit system, and it's coming along. You have to be connected to know all of the ins and outs about what's out there for transportation. Like we have here, the transportation voucher program.
Over the last 6 weeks, my children and I found ourselves homeless. For the first time, we ended up in a shelter where we stayed for 3 weeks with nowhere to go, no one to lean on. I lost my job during that time. And just recently, I just got a house, 4-bedroom house, and I thank the Lord for that. But that experience was very traumatic. There are times where we run completely out. And I've never been prideful. I believe when you need help, you have to speak. A closed mouth never gets fed. So there are times when I have to reach out and say, we're hungry. And I thank the people and I thank the agencies that have helped me, and I would like to take that time to say thank you.
Michigan Works, I got a lot of assistance through them. When they helped me find a job, and then when I got my job, they paid for my gas for the first 2 weeks until I got my first paychecks. They paid for my clothes for work, tools.
For your car to get fixed.
Yeah, they fixed my car and got it insured for me. We couldn't afford to. They gave us food and cash assistance, which helped out. And then she showed us how to go about getting housing assistance through MSHDA.
One particular time we had a gentleman come in and he didn't have anywhere to go, he didn't have any ID, and a lot of the shelters will not keep you if you do not have identification. So I called around and found a place in Detroit that was able to take him. So helping people that way, not necessarily in an organized situation, but just to help them.
Injured last October, I broke some ribs. I was off for 2 months with that. Went back to work in like late November, and then middle of January I fell on the ice out here and broke my shoulder. I was off for 4 months for work that, and went back to work for a week and was let go. Well, after 18 years. We were right that close from being in foreclosure. But they talked to our mortgage company and they seemed to work with them, and for some reason they lowered our interest rate and our mortgage payment so we can at least save our house.
I feel like I'm making a difference. There were, back in my life, going back, I can look back and I can see people all through my life who helped me. And I wouldn't be here today, and I probably would have died. I wouldn't have lived if they hadn't helped me. I needed someone to kind of put their arm around me and say, hey, you can do this and it's going to be okay, and I'm here for you, I'm your friend, and if you need to talk, I'm here. And so, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, and I have a very, I really would characterize my life today as blessed.
It gives me hope for our tomorrow. It lets me know that we can make a difference if we put our heads together.